Hello, it's me, Lindsay. I just wanted to send you guys a quick video to explain just a few changes that are coming up to the way we structure kids' church on Sundays. Over the past few years, the way we've structured our classrooms is that the elementary room has been K through 4, and then we had what we called our epic class, which was fifth and sixth. And just, as we've, worked with the fifth and sixth graders, and as we've seen, what's happening in the elementary class, we have actually decided that starting actually really soon to transition to change kind of what our classroom structure is. So the new structure is the elementary classroom will actually be kindergarten to third graders, and the EPIC class will now be fourth and fifth graders. And the reason why we, decided to do this was for a number of reasons. Number one, Jeffco has changed what they do with our middle school. So middle school is now 6, 7, and 8. So that means we moved our sixth graders out of Kids Church and into the youth group. Which means we could have kept EPIC just fifth graders, but as we've watched our fourth graders in the elementary classroom, and we've had some fourth graders involved with the EPIC class, we've decided that you know it actually is a really great space for them. I think it's going to be a really great space for our fourth graders because what it does is it provides a space, number one, that helps both our fourth and fifth graders transition from kind of like the model we use in kids church versus the model that's used in youth group. So not only does it get them thinking about like how do we do church differently, but it also gives our kids just an opportunity to engage in questions and with issues that are a little bit more at their level. With the curriculum that we use, we just answer questions like, man, like how do we respond when we are under pressure? When we have pressures at school and at home and with friends. What does it mean that someone's the boss of me? How do I handle somebody who's the boss of me? I mean, I was just in the car with my fifth grader the other day, and he was, I don't know, or we were arguing about something, and he goes, "You're not the boss of me," and I go, "Actually, I kind of am." And then I started laughing, and I was like, "Would you believe that this is actually what we're going to be talking about in Epic in a few weeks?" And so it was just really kind of funny. I was like, "Yeah," like it just kind of reminded me, like, "Yeah, these are the things we need to be talking about our kids." And so it's just a really great space. It's a great transition space between kids church and um, the youth group. And but the biggest piece I wanted to just communicate with you guys is that for those of you who aren't aware, that the Epic class only meets during one service, and that's the 1045. And the reason why we do that is because we have seen consistently over the years that providing just one experience is our kids have formed a really strong bond with each other. Like the relationships that have been built um, have been wonderful. And we really, really want to press into that and help our kids develop relationships because when our kids have relationships at church, just like we talk about how important community is with adults, I believe it's just as important, if not more so, with our kids. And so this really provides an opportunity for them to get to know each other, to make friends. If like, I want to go to church on Sunday because I'll get to see so and so, so yeah, so we're only going to do it at one service, and it also allows our teachers to really get to know the kids to really get to know the teachers. We have a great team on board. I'm so excited. Paul and Sharon, who have been with the kids in the elementary environment, and have also been worked with our Epic kids. They're going to be there. We also have Dawn, who currently works with our elementary kids. So, if your kids go to first service a lot, they'll recognize her. And then we have some new leaders as well. So it's really exciting. The team that we have on board, they really have a strong heart for your kids, and they're excited to get to work with them in this manner. Um, but that's not, now that's not, now, so I do have one caveat. So yes, the Epic class will only be meeting at the 1045 service. However, I do want to communicate this, and I hope you guys hear this pretty clearly. If for some reason your family can only make it to 9 a.m. service, and I know there's like a whole host of reasons why that might be, your child is still welcome to participate in our elementary class. So, we've already kind of made it. It's like, yeah, it'll be K3, but like fourth graders are always going to be welcome because we want them to, like, they will always have a space in children's church, whether it's in the elementary class or in the Epic class. So I just hope you guys hear that we're not like, oh, if you can't make 1045, you guys can't come. No, that's not it at all. You guys are, your kids are always welcome. Like, we will never turn anyone away. So, but we just wanted to give you guys that option that if you guys are, you have some flexibility in your schedule, I can make it to the 10:45 a.m. service. I think, giving your kids that unique space would just, would be really amazing for them in terms of their church and their relationship with Jesus. So, yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Oh, so actually, one more detail, real quick. So on Sunday, April 8th, which is, this weekend's Easter, so it's April 1st, next Sunday the 8th, during the second service at the 10:45, we actually will be kind of doing like a little preview class for our fourth graders. So our fifth and sixth graders are actually, because of all the transitions and with like promote, like when we move up our kids, they're actually going to be previewing youth group. They're going to be previewing Engage. And so, I was like, well, my teachers could just not teach that morning. And I thought, well, why don't we invite our fourth graders in to preview the space? So we're going to do a preview service. So, if you, can all come to second service, you'll check your kid into the elementary class, let them know, hey, this is what's happening. You'll check them into the elementary class, because what's going to happen is they're going to worship with the kids like they normally do. And then once we hand our fifth and sixth graders off to Engage, the leaders will come and get your kids from the elementary room and bring them over to Epic. They'll play some games. They're going to do a short lesson with them. So just kind of get them an idea of like, hey, like this is how it's going to be different, and this is why we're excited to have you in this space, and this is who your leaders are going to be. So it's going to be lots of fun, exciting, and I'm sure once your kids go to that space, they're not going to want to go back. So yeah, but with that, so April 8th. So especially if your kids are like, I'm not sure I want to do this. It's a new thing. I'm not sure I know anybody. Just highly encourage them. Say, hey, you know what? We've got one Sunday. You can come check it out, see what you think, and then if you don't like it, we don't have to change anything. So yeah. So you guys have any questions? Please email me. My email, if you guys don't have it already, is Bell, BELL at milehighvineyard.org. Or you can just grab me this Sunday and just ask me more about it. So I look forward to seeing how your fourth graders enjoy Epic and as their relationship with Jesus grow. Thank you.